My daughter calls another woman mom. This is the hardest thing in my life. It breaks my heart every time I hear it. My name is Jessica. I am 28 years old. I am a mother, but my daughter does not know me. She looks at me like I am a stranger. She looks at me like I am a guest in her house. But I am not a guest. I am her mother. I gave birth to her. I held her when she was a baby. But now she runs to someone else. She holds another woman's hand. She calls her mom. This is my story. It is a story about love. It is a story about hard work. And it is a story about a very big mistake. I want to tell you how this happened. I want you to understand my pain. Maybe you are a mother too. Maybe you work hard for your family. If you do, please listen to me. 7 years ago, I was very happy. I was 21 years old. I had a husband. His name was Tom. We were young. We were in love. We lived in a small village. It was a quiet place. We did not have much money, but we were happy. Then I became pregnant. I was so excited. I wanted a baby very much. Tom was happy too. We painted the small room in our house. We bought small clothes. We waited for our baby. Our daughter was born in the summer. We named her Lily. She was beautiful. She had big brown eyes. She had small hands. When I held her, I felt strong. I promised to give her a good life. I promised to give her everything. But life is not always easy. Life can change very fast. When Lily was 1 year old, Tom left us. He did not say goodbye. One day, he went to work, and he did not come back. I waited for him. I called him, but he was gone. I was alone. I was a single mother. I had a baby. I had a house to pay for, but I had no job. In my village, there were no jobs. There was no work for women. I looked at Lily. She was hungry. She needed milk. She needed clothes. I looked in my wallet. It was empty. I had no money. I felt scared. I cried at night when Lily was asleep. I did not want her to hear me cry. I thought, what can I do? How can I save my daughter? I have a sister. Her name is Sarah. Sarah is older than me. She is married. She has a good husband. They live in the same village. They have a nice house. But Sarah has no children. She wanted children, but she could not have them. I went to Sarah's house. I sat at her table. I drank tea. My hands were shaking. Sarah, I said, I have a problem. I have no money. I cannot buy food for Lily. Sarah looked at me. She was kind. I know, Jessica, she said. It is very hard. I need to work, I said. But there is no work here. I must go to the big city. I must find a job there. But I cannot take Lily. The city is too expensive. I cannot pay for a babysitter. Sarah understood. She looked at me with sad eyes. What do you want to do? She asked. Can you watch Lily? I asked. Can she live with you? I will go to the city. I will work day and night. I will send you money. I will save money. Then I will come back. I will buy a house. I will take Lily back. Sarah smiled. She touched my hand. "Yes," she said. "I will take care of Lily. She will be safe here. She is my niece. I love her." I felt happy and sad at the same time. I was happy because Lily would be safe. She would have food. She would have a warm bed. But I was sad because I had to leave her. The day I left was the worst day of my life. I packed my bag. I only had a few clothes. I packed a photo of Lily. I kissed Lily on her forehead. She was sleeping. She looked like an angel. "Goodbye, my love," I whispered. "I am doing this for you. I will come back." I walked out the door. I did not look back. If I looked back, I would stay. And I could not stay. I had to make money. I took a bus to the big city. The ride was very long. It took 10 hours. I looked out the window. I saw fields. I saw trees. Then I saw big buildings. I saw many cars. I saw thousands of people. The city was loud. It was dirty. I was scared. I was a village girl. I did not know anyone. I found a small room to sleep in. It was very small. It had one bed and one window. It was cold, but it was cheap. I found a job quickly. I worked in a big hotel. I was a cleaner. I cleaned the rooms. I made the beds. I scrubbed the toilets. My work was very hard. I started at 6 o'clock in the morning. I finished at 8 o'clock at night. My back hurt. My legs hurt. My hands became dry and red. But I did not stop. Every time I was tired, I thought of Lily. I thought, I am doing this for Lily. At the end of the month, I got my money. I kept a little money for food. I kept a little money for rent. I sent the rest of the money to Sarah. I called Sarah on the phone. "How is Lily?" I asked. "She is good," Sarah said. "She is eating well. She is playing." "Does she ask for me?" I asked. There was a silence. Then Sarah said, "She is young, Jessica. She does not understand." I worked in the city for 1 year, then 2 years, then 3 years. I wanted to go home, but I needed more money. I wanted to buy a house for us. I wanted Lily to go to a good school, so I stayed. I missed her birthdays. I missed her first steps. I missed her first words. I missed everything. I only saw photos. Sarah sent me photos on my phone. Lily was growing. She was getting tall. She had long hair now. She looked happy in the photos. She was always smiling. In the photos, she was often holding Sarah's hand. Sometimes I felt jealous. I wanted to be the one holding her hand. I wanted to be the one brushing her hair. But I was far away. I was scrubbing floors in the city. 4 years passed, then 5 years. Finally, I had enough money. I was 27 years old. Lily was 6 years old now. I had saved a lot of money. I could buy a small house. I could stay in the village. I could be a mother again. I was so happy. I packed my bag. I bought a big doll for Lily. It was a beautiful doll with a pink dress. I bought chocolates. I bought a new dress for myself. I wanted to look pretty for my daughter. I took the bus back to the village. The ride was long, but I did not care. I was smiling the whole time. I am coming home, Lily, I thought. Mommy is coming home. The bus arrived in the village. It was sunny. The air was fresh. I walked to Sarah's house. My heart was beating very fast. Boom, boom, boom. I knocked on the door. Sarah opened it. She looked older, but she looked happy. Jessica, she said. She hugged me. Welcome home. Where is she? I asked. Where is Lily? She is in the garden, Sarah said. She is playing. I ran to the garden. I saw a little girl. She was beautiful. She was wearing a yellow dress. She was playing with a ball. Lily, I called. The little girl turned around. She looked at me. Her eyes were big, but she did not smile. She looked at me like I was a stranger. I walked to her. I knelt down on the grass. I opened my arms. Lily, it's me, I said. It's Mommy. I am home. Lily did not move. She looked at me. Then she looked past me. She looked at the house. Suddenly, she ran. She ran past me. She did not run to my arms. She ran to the door. Sarah was standing at the door. Lily ran to Sarah. She grabbed Sarah's legs. She hid her face in Sarah's dress. Mom, Lily cried. Mom, who is that? My heart stopped. I felt cold. I felt sick. She called Sarah Mom. She asked, who is that? About me. I stood up. My legs were shaking. I looked at Sarah. Sarah looked sad. She touched Lily's hair. Lily, Sarah said softly. This is your Aunt Jessica. Do you remember her? Lily shook her head. No, I don't know her. She is your real mother, Sarah said. No, Lily shouted. You are my mom. You are my mom. Lily started to cry. She held Sarah very tight. I stood in the garden. The sun was shining, but my world was dark. I dropped the bag with the doll. The doll fell on the grass. I worked for 5 years. I cleaned thousands of toilets. I ate cheap food. I slept in a cold room. I did all of this for her. And now she does not know me. She calls my sister Mom. I wanted to scream. I wanted to cry. Sarah looked at me. Come inside, Jessica, she said. We need to talk. We went inside. Lily would not let go of Sarah. She sat on Sarah's lap. She looked at me with fear. I am sorry, Jessica, Sarah said. She was very young when you left. She was only 1 year old. She forgot. How could you let her call you Mom? I asked. My voice was angry. I am her mom. I tried, Sarah said. I told her about you. I showed her your picture. But a picture is not a mother. You are not here. I was here. When she fell, I picked her up. When she was sick, I gave her medicine. When she was scared, I slept next to her. She started calling me Mom. I told her to stop, but she didn't understand. I looked at Lily. Lily, I said, come here, come to me. Lily shook her head. No. I have a present for you, I said. I picked up the doll. Look, a beautiful doll. Lily looked at the doll. She liked it. But she did not come to me. She stayed with Sarah. That night, I stayed in Sarah's house. I slept in the guest room. I could hear Sarah putting Lily to bed. I heard Sarah reading a story. I heard them laughing. I heard Sarah sing a song. It was a song I used to sing. But now Sarah sang it. I put my pillow over my head. I cried until I fell asleep. The next day, I tried again. I got up early. I made breakfast. I made pancakes. I know children like pancakes. Lily came into the kitchen. She saw me. She stopped. "Good morning, Lily," I said. I made breakfast. Lily looked at the pancakes. Then she looked around. "Where is Mom?" she asked. "Sarah is sleeping," I said. "I am here. I am Jessica. Eat with me." Lily frowned. "I want Mom," she said. She ran out of the kitchen. She ran to Sarah's room. I stood alone in the kitchen. The pancakes were cold. I felt useless. I felt angry at Sarah. I thought, she stole my daughter. She took my place. But then I watched them. Later that day, I sat in a chair and watched. I saw Sarah brush Lily's hair. Sarah was very gentle. She was patient. I saw the way Lily looked at Sarah. Lily's eyes were full of love. She felt safe with Sarah. I realized something important. Sarah did not steal my daughter. Sarah saved my daughter. I was gone. I was in the city. Who took care of Lily? Sarah did. Sarah loved her like her own child. If Sarah was not there, who would love Lily? I felt ashamed of my anger. Sarah was a good sister. She was a good mother. But I was sad. Where do I fit in? I am the biological mother, but I am a stranger. I decided to change my plan. I cannot force Lily to love me. I cannot force her to call me Mom. If I push her, she will run away. I must be patient. I stayed in the village. I bought a small house near Sarah's house. I went to see them every day. I did not say, "I am your mom." I just said, "Hi, Lily. Can I play with you?" At first, she said no. She played alone. I sat on the grass and watched. One day, she was playing with blocks. She was building a tower. The tower fell down. She looked frustrated. I moved closer. "Can I help?" I asked. She looked at me. "Okay," she said quietly. We built the tower together. I was very careful. I did not talk too much. I just played. "This is a tall tower," I said. "Yes," she said. "It is a castle." "Who lives in the castle?" I asked. "A princess," she said. We played for an hour. It was the best hour of my life. When I left, she did not hug me. But she said, "Bye." That was enough. I came back the next day. And the next day, I brought her small gifts. Not expensive things, just little things. A pretty stone I found, a flower, a drawing. Slowly, she started to talk to me. "Do you like flowers?" she asked me one day. "Yes, I love flowers," I said. "Mom likes flowers too," she said. She was talking about Sarah. It hurt to hear her call Sarah Mom. But I smiled. "Sarah is very nice," I said. "Yes," Lily said. "She is the best." I swallowed my pain. Yes, she is. Weeks passed, then months. The summer ended. The autumn came. The leaves turned orange and brown. I was part of Lily's life now. I was Aunt Jessica. She liked me. She laughed at my jokes. She ate my cookies. But she did not love me like a mother. One afternoon, Sarah had to go to the doctor. She was sick. Nothing bad, just a bad flu. She needed to rest in bed. Sarah called me. "Jessica, can you watch Lily today? I cannot play. I am too sick." "Yes," I said, "of course." I went to Sarah's house. Lily was in the living room. She looked worried. "Where is Mom?" she asked. "She is in bed," I said. "She is sick. She needs to sleep." Lily looked sad. "I want to see her." "You can't right now," I said. "She needs quiet. But you and I can have fun." Lily did not want to have fun. She sat on the sofa. She crossed her arms. She was angry. "I don't want you," she said. "I want Mom." It hurt, but I stayed calm. "I know," I said. "I know you want Sarah. She loves you very much. But today, you have me." I sat next to her. I did not try to play. I just sat. Suddenly, the sky turned dark. A big storm was coming. The wind blew very hard. Rain hit the windows. Thunder crashed. Boom. Lily was afraid of storms. I knew this because Sarah told me. Lily jumped. Her eyes were wide. "I don't like it," she cried. Another crash of thunder. Boom. The lights went out. The house was dark. Lily started to scream. "Mom, Mom." She ran to the hallway. She wanted to go to Sarah's room, but it was dark. She tripped and fell. "Where?" she cried. I ran to her. I picked her up. It was dark, but I held her tight. "SHHH," I said. "I am here, I am here." She struggled. She tried to push me away. "Let me go. I want Mom." "I know," I whispered. "I know." I carried her to the sofa. I sat down and held her on my lap. She was shaking. She was crying very hard. "It is okay," I said. "It is just thunder. It is just noise." I started to rock her back and forth. Back and forth. Then I started to sing. It was the lullaby. The song I sang to her when she was a baby. The song Sarah sang to her. "Sleep, my little bird. Close your eyes." Lily stopped struggling. She listened to the song. "Mom sings that," she whispered. "I know," I said. "I taught her that song." "You did?" Lily asked. "Yes," I said. "I used to sing it to a baby. A long time ago." "Which baby?" she asked. "You," I said softly. "When you were very, very small." Lily was quiet. The thunder crashed again, but she did not scream. She pressed her head against my chest. She listened to my heart. We sat there in the dark for a long time. I stroked her hair. I kissed the top of her head. I smelled her hair. It smelled like shampoo and rain. "Jessica," she said. "Yes, Lily. You smell nice." "Thank you," I said. "You are warm," she said. "I will always keep you warm," I promised. The lights came back on. The storm passed. Lily sat up. She looked at my face. She looked at me for a long time. She looked at my eyes. She looked at my mouth. You look like me, she said. I smiled. Tears came to my eyes. Yes, you have my eyes. She touched my cheek with her small hand. Sarah is my mom, she said seriously. I know, I said. But she paused. You can be my mom too, maybe. My heart felt like it would explode. It was the best feeling in the world. I would like that very much, I said. I can be your mom too. You can have two moms. Sarah is your mommy Sarah. And I am mommy Jessica. Lily thought about it. She wrinkled her nose. No, she said. My heart sank. Not mommy Jessica, she said. Just mama. Sarah is mom. You are mama. I laughed, I cried. Mama is perfect. I love mama. Lily smiled. She hugged me. It was a real hug, a strong hug. She wrapped her arms around my neck. I love you, mama, she said. I closed my eyes. I held my daughter. I worked for 5 years. I lost 5 years. I cannot get those years back. I cannot change the past. Sarah will always be the one who raised her. Sarah is her mother too. I am not angry about that anymore. I am grateful. Sarah kept her safe. Sarah filled her heart with love so she could love me too. It took time. It was not easy. Now we are a strange family. Lily lives with Sarah, but she stays with me on weekends. We eat dinner together every night, me, Sarah, her husband, and Lily. Lily calls Sarah Mom. She calls me Mama. Sometimes, when we are at the park, people ask, who is the mother? We both smile. We both are, we say. I learned a big lesson. Love is not about who gave birth. Love is about who is there. Love is about time. You cannot buy love with money. You cannot buy love with expensive dolls. I thought I lost my daughter. I thought she forgot me. She did forget me. But we made new memories. We started again. If you are a mother who is far away from your child, do not give up. It is hard. It hurts. You will cry. But children have big hearts. Their hearts are big enough for more love. Be patient. Don't force them. Just be there. Love them. Wait for them. My daughter calls another woman mom. And that is okay. Because she calls me mama. And that is enough for me. I am Jessica. I am a mother. And I am finally happy. This is my story. It was a long road. It was a hard road. But I am home now. I look at Lily today. She is 7. She is drawing a picture. Look, Mama, she says. I look at the drawing. It shows 3 people holding hands. One is a little girl. One is a woman with brown hair labeled Mom. One is a woman with black hair labeled Mama. They are all smiling. The sun is shining in the picture. I hang the picture on my wall. It is the most beautiful picture in the world. Life is complicated. Families are complicated. But love is simple. Love is just being there. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope it helps you. I hope you know that even if things are hard, they can get better. Keep loving. Keep trying. Never give up on your family. Goodbye, my friends. Take care of the ones you love.